Thank you very much. This guy here. I'm sorry, I got to say it for what it is. This is so important to me right now because this represents what my life is. Unique. Come on up here, Unique. Come up here, Unique. Come on up here, Unique. We got started this now. We started this now. I got to hear this story. Now, y'all gotta know this right here. This means a lot to me here, of course. Joe was incarcerated on Rikers Island in 1971. Joe is a former inmate. I look for men like him. Every single day I went to work, I look for men who I can elevate. Through my photography, let them look at my photographs, magazines, trying to encourage him. When I found out that Joe was incarcerated, it blew me away. And to see that he's this incredible world-renowned photographer who has gone back into the prison system and showed the horrors of prison through his craft. Committed, brother. Look him up, Joseph Rodriguez. It's his book, Spanish Harlem, that told me that I could be a photographer and do my books. You know, because I didn't see images of books that we were talking about. When I saw Spanish Harlem, I said, I can do a book. Now, with Unique, this beautiful brother right here, Adam Coleman, on the stage, you know what I mean? He can tell this story, you know what I mean? Because I met him, like I said, as a young, 16-year-old kid doing time. And I got a picture of him on a boat with a do-rag on reading a book. And it's the only picture I got of him as a 16-year-old kid that is faced with an uncertain future right here. But the reason why I have these men step forward today is because I am a former correction officer. I caught hell because I took that position. But each day of my life, I went to work looking for men to save. So when I look at Joe, I missed him by maybe 12 years, but I always look for brothers like that to give guidance to. And this is a man now who is a former inmate who I consider my best friend. He is my life. He's someone I can talk to for guidance and inspiration each and every day. He's a humanitarian. He goes the road less traveled to give voice to those voiceless people from Hurricane Katrina to prisons all over this country. You know what I mean? So I just had to bring this brother up to acknowledge his greatness and Unique. Unique is doing big things right now to elevate the community. If you want to take a moment, I don't mean to take this someplace else, but I can't let this happen.
This is my mentor, man. When I first, unfortunately, I was in an unfortunate situation like a lot of my young people are today, where they get caught up in, officers round them up in the streets and they be acting in concert for something they haven't even done. And at age of 16, I was one of those victims. And Shabazz, man, he was my mentor, man, because, he had us he had us really thinking of which way to go, which route to take, because, out of all correctional officers that was on Rikers Island, this man right here was our mentor, like he was our hope. Everybody that was in my house will tell you today that they still alive, that Shabazz taught us so much in a little bit of time. And he taught us, discipline. And discipline was something that I took and I carried on. And today, thanks to Shabazz, man, I started my own nonprofit organization called Juvenile Zone for Orphans, which is trying to get the youth in New York City to get them thinking bigger than what they are and thinking critically, and trying to get them a job so they can work at young ages. So by the time they get to 18, when their minds and parents say get out the house, they'll be able to have their credit and everything situated. But thank you for that.